Already done it.
And just for that, I'm going to click on Open Giveaway right now.
I haven't even cleared yesterday's giveaway. There it is.
Although it did not update my chat, so
that's not good. Cough. Scored here. Okie dokie. Right on the set. Zoom Room video sponsored by the VMC.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. And this is Lunch, coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. Here are the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
That's right.
Oh, and Sean just subscribed for 4 months in a row. And if you were watching my screen, you got to see like Tyrion up on my chair, just randomly trying to bite me. As I was actually blocking Tyrion from getting at Lily. But Sean, thank you for that subscription, which means I need to load up marbles. So that way Sean can get track number 69.
69?
Yeah, it's that time again.
That's right. And greetings and welcome to today's show. Getting started off right here.
Oh, yeah, man.
It is Tuesday.
And giveaway
January 2021.
is open on my stream.
Open on both streams.
That guy is Laz. I am Jack. We are here to interpret the Shroud of the Avatar news or play marbles or do something else. I don't know. Talking silly voices. Because, see, there's Lily's tail.
Talking in kitty voices because it's all we've been hearing this morning is kitty voices.
Well, I mean, Lily was right underneath the...
Do you have Chili Merry Holiday?
I clicked on my list of community maps is not loading.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so let's see. Let's see, which means I get to restart Marbles on stream. Exclamation.
Play on my side right now. Exclamation. I love free shit on both sides. And while Jack is doing that, I'm going to just jump on over here and remind everybody that this week's t-shirt sale is the new NBNN I Love This Shit TV logo.
Oh, yeah. And Lily is
on sale this week
pushing
in the
my
store.
mic further and further away from me. So we'll see what ends up happening. Okay, let's see.
Comes in a choice of colors.
Okay. Track number 69 for me is the Amazing Bubblings Celebration. So everybody does
NBNN.info/spec.
Yeah. You got to do !play on both streams because we are clicking start in 3, 2, 1, start. Oh, yes.
That news? We don't.
We got something.
We got something. We got the best damn train wreck on the internet because thanks to Sean today, that fucker. How you doing, Sean? How cold is it up by you? Oh, now he's getting shy on us. He probably went to go get some coffee.
Probably.
Probably went to go get some coffee.
And Lily on the mic, yes, that is the case right now. Because she is on the mic using it as a scratching post. And Lily is, since Tyrion was just in the room, Lily is a little bit on edge right now.
Only 4 players? All got 15 seconds.
Uh-oh.
Exclamation play.
Did I do exclamation mark play?
You're in now.
Got in right under the buzzer. Only 4 people in on my side, but
you and Sean. Apparently nobody needs any scrolls. That's probably what's going on. Nobody needs scrolls.
It's all good. It's all good.
Bridge troll.
Because I need to go make crafting materials for the scrolls in order to make them. So we do have lots of teleporters on this one, although Sean just randomly entered something that ejected him to the top of the map. But I just took the lead over from him. So
I have no idea how this is going to go because this is like really crazy, but I found the finish line.
Oh, you should see the map I'm playing. It's even crazier, probably. Don't know what's going on around here, so we'll see.
It's Teleport City.
But we are swirling and rimming the blue hole right now. We'll see who's going to be the first one to drop. Currently, myself. Oh, there goes Sean down the blue hole.
Oh, bounce back. There goes Synicist.
Laz was just
swapping paint with Bridge Troll.
Yeah, and we are into a dark part of the map where I don't know really don't know what's going on.
And boom! Through the teleporter, Bridge Troll for the win.
Yeah, and Econdis has just taken over the lead, and he's gone down the green hole with no problems. And Econdis is victorious. Only 3. I'm in second place.
You want to be famous, Jack?
Depends. How do I want to be famous?
Ban.
Do I want to click on that and then click on that? Boom, boom. Bam, 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 bam.
I could have done it, but I know how much joy you take in doing such things. So
the hammer did come down.
Yes.
Okay, so we
are
back
famous
to Shroud. We do have Econdis trying to say, "Hey, give me scrolls right now," because we've got everything ready for him.
And you have to do a giveaway.
Yes, I do, because that giveaway is closed, and that winner is going to be not me. Damn it! Why didn't I win? I'm trying to find my tab with all the keys. But the winner was Gindalol. Reveal key. Come on. Oh, what the fuck? They broke their webpage again.
Who did?
Where you click on that place where we get the keys from.
Oh, it gets weird. You try and redeem the key and it doesn't redeem, or try and open it up. You got to hit refresh afterwards. I know. I've been having a pain in the ass with it all week long. It's Friday.
They broke their webpage. But Gindalo did get himself a copy of Internet Cafe Simulator.
Internet Cafe Simulator.
Yes. And I think I bought like 5 or 6 copies of that pack.
That's what I actually think it's attributed to. Is we buy so many at a batch, and it just screws their layout of their page and just messes up their web design. That's what I think's happening. I don't think many people buy as much as we do like that. I could be wrong.
That, or I just gave him a key that I've given to someone else. So we will see. Let me know if that key doesn't work. But yes,
I like
Internet
this. Hold
Cafe
on.
Simulator. Okay, so the other day we started talking about the Shroud 2020 vision and then the Shroud 2021 vision that prompted you to sit there and say, hey, where is this thing? Followed by Chris saying, okay, this is the overall gist of what we're doing, but I'll put a more detailed thing out sometime this week. And here it is, Tuesday. And
not yet.
Not yet available, but we do have people that are like, discuss the information mentioned.
John is what a Leisure Suit Larry knockoff?
The Internet Cafe Simulator? It might be.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
What do you do if if Laz is over in the corner looking at something?
Tapping it.
Yeah. It's that takes me all the way back to the early 90s when I was a freshman at UT, and we had computer labs in the library, and some dude really was fapping it and it was not me, by the way. Which was really fucking hilarious. Did I read correctly? Richard Garriott interview or something? Richard does interviews all the time.
All the time.
And almost all of them cover the exact same subject matter. So
Richard will do an interview with anybody because he's done one with us, and that just goes to show you he'll talk to anybody. But no, actually, Richard is a friend. Richard is a fan. Of course, we are fans and friends as well. And that's how we got here. But yes, he's constantly being interviewed, whether it be on space travel, his adventures through the world, his gaming history, and mostly the gaming history. But there's always stuff. He's a pretty proactive guy. He's active in community in Austin. He's active in the community in New York City. I mean, he's a mover and a shaker. He doesn't stand still long enough to. And the guy's been to all four corners of the world and beyond, into space and the bottom depths of the ocean. I mean, you want to talk about an interesting person. That's a guy I want to get to talk to. And of course,
yeah, absolutely.
Had my chance to ask my question knocked off my bucket list when I finally met Richard. I fanboyed for the first 15 minutes until you realize that he's just a real down-to-earth guy. And we've had meals, we've had beers, we've had drinks, we've had all sorts of fun times over the years, and hope to continue to do so.
I forgot the code to get into his house.
To the front gate, cabin? To the front gate to the cabin.
to the cabin. Well, I had the gate code as well, and I also had the cabin code at one point in time, but I forgot both of them. Of course, it has also been I know the gate code was changed due to someone abusing that and doing weird shit on his property. So,
well, I mean, he has a lot of people using that property as well, so I'm sure he goes ahead and changes that. He's got Dale on it.
That's right.
But people who don't know who Dale is Elad. Because we never spell anything backwards here in Shroud of the Avatar, never.
What's really funny is, like, in the 80s, that was my dad's password, was his name backwards. On a bunch of Unix systems. Okay, so do we want to talk about the forum post, or do we want to go back to the Shroud?
Actually, hold on. I thought that was Star Long who started that with you.
What?
John says he went to shake his hand the first time, and he told that's where the running joke where me and you calling Jack Sean a fucker is, but you probably caught it from the video. You didn't go to Baltimore. That's all I'm going to say. You missed what happened in Baltimore.
I missed lots of things.
Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. Star did start it, but that's it's a common New York greeting. Yeah.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Okay, so do you have your whiteboard handy?
I do. I have my blackboard handy, but if anybody wants to see what we've got there, here we go.
So we talked about let's bring up that roadmap for 2020. We did the first 6 so far.
Yes.
And now we are down to Q1.
Sun Bro 101 Cali.
Thank you for the follow.
Am I missing something? Sun
Bro 101 Cali. Yeah.
Okay. I just wonder if there's some leet speak in there that I'm missing with the 101.
Okay.
Let's bring this up on screen.
So we are at the Major Loot and Reward Overhaul.
Major Loot. Major Loot.
Was the Major Loot and Reward Overhaul done in Q1? Or in 2020? Because 2020 is going to be the year that loot don't
suck. Captain Knives, good talking to you yesterday. And of course, how did the job interview go? Good luck? You got good news? Got yourself a job, or are they going to call you back? Captain Knives is who we rated yesterday on the way out. And he's on day 3, I believe. He said yesterday he was on day 2 of Shroud of the Avatar, just stumbled upon the game. He's got about 30 minutes before he's got to go to the interview. Well, good luck on your interview today, and we'll keep our fingers crossed for you. Out looking to get himself a job.
Don't say shit or fuck in that interview unless you don't want the job. Yes. Okay, so what was there the Major Loot and Reward Overhaul in 2020?
In Q1, no.
In Q2?
In Q2, no.
Q3?
No.
No. Q4?
No.
No.
But
shit.
Was loot touched and dabbled with a half a dozen times? Yes. But can we consider it an overhaul? Overall, no. I got to put that in the no column.
Okay. Miscellaneous. Other minor additions include more server ranking categories. What was that done? The answer is no. The second ring slot was done. Improved deco item scaling options.
Was done.
Lua feature expansion.
I don't know if you want to call feature expansion making purchasable ones expandable out. I don't know. Is that expansion? So iffy on that one.
GM feature expansion.
And that got done. So 3 out of 4 got touched.
Yeah.
2 out of 5, because server ranking categories is still a little wonky. I don't know. That's a toss-up. So but we'll just put that in the got done, but
yeah.
And overall, yes.
How about tiered subscription options?
Oh, well, let's just go ahead and give that a no.
Okay. Maps. We will be restoring the more feature-rich web-based soda map system back in place with community map-driven content creation, but in a faster delivery system than before. While Catnip Games will host the system, we plan on turning this over to be under the control of the community.
No.
Damn.
Now,
okay.
Maps have taken an interesting turn. At this point, we're at 50-50, 5 for 5 on each side. So, Maps have had some interesting twists over the last year or so. Of course, we went over to the
Mistrender.
Well, not even that, but we made a switch from Jacob White's soda map to Catnip soda map, where they took out all the data that they had and put in their own overlay, which had very little data. And now we're back to making new maps in a different style. And looks like we're starting, and we've come full circle, and we're starting with a whole new map system again, on top of the picture frames for the old original version 1 maps that were in paper that we have all over the place.
Those would be version 2.
Were those version 2? What was version 1 then?
Version 1 was much more cartoonish.
I'll have to go look through the archives.
If you were around release 8, the overall map was completely different and the maps were different.
You're talking the hex map?
There's been lots of changes in the map system. Okay.
Way different. Yeah, we know.
Yeah. Then new creatures with big cats, a koala bear pet, which is a charity item for the Australian fires, plus a secret.
Plus a secret. I don't know. Seen any big cats?
No. Do you see a koala bear pet?
No, but everybody wants the koala bear. Everybody wanted to support the wildfires.
Oh man. So that's that. Hey, Blackboard. No.
That's a nada.
Okay. Party size. Expanded party size up to 24 players in a raid size party, along with a toggle for condensed party user interface. Depending on what challenges we encounter, there
got halfway there.
Yeah, halfway there.
Because we got to 12 players, but I don't recall a toggle being put in. The interface by itself automatically resizes down, so there is no toggle for it. So we didn't actually reach 24, but we got to 12.
Yeah. So, and that was from 8, and now it's 12, but not 24. So, do we want to call it?
And it could slip into Q2.
Yeah.
Which it did not.
Captain
Knives, thanks for the follow. Good luck to you. We'll see you soon. We're here every Monday through Friday, so feel free to pop on in and say hello.
So do we want to give that a half? Half and half?
We'll call that, we'll just put that in a category of its own, partial.
Okay. So partial
has got a 1.
Okay. Attenuation. Attenuation removed after a couple of scenes. Remove a balance pass. For release 74 in January, this will be changed to only attenuate players over level 100. Going forward, our goal is to remove this system completely and instead improve the content and skill balance to be within our design ranges for experience rewards.
Yeah.
Attenuation was increased to 8 million XP an hour.
Well, again, now this is an example of what you consider an actual fix versus a patch. Many times I'll just use the cloak on the mount for an example. cloak cuts through mount. So solution to problem is instead of fixing problem, we just make the cloak disappear on the mount. In this case, instead of making it 4 million attenuation for those players, it's now 8 million attenuation. And technically, if you're really not up in that level and you're just an average player, you're never going to attenuate. So, and certain scenes, again, I'd have to give that one a yes across the board.
I would give it a no, just because. So remove attenuation after a couple of scenes. Remove a balance pass. So the patch was, okay, we're going to change it to 8 million XP an hour, and then we're going to not attenuate players over 100. So I give that a no.
Well, are players under 100 getting attenuated?
No, they are not. But
that's
a
yes.
So notice the January post was here's the patch until we fix the system.
Right, but a lot of what he's done with episode 2 of Misrender is already pushing onto that system. So that system is basically in place.
Here's the patch in January. Have they redone attenuation?
All right, so Sean says he vote for middle because it went a bit of a different way, which, yeah, we'd have to say it definitely went a different way. So,
yeah,
put that in a partial, or because again, I say it's achieved, and everything going into the new what's the word I'm looking for? Episode.
Partial / contested. How about that?
Partial with an asterisk. With an asterisk.
Yeah. Okay. Build system. Moving to a more robust build system, delivery system, and publishing practices. Did we get a new build machine in 2020?
Couple of them.
Couple of them.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, wouldn't know anything about that here. No, wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah, so
he got a new build system. He replaced machines. He overhauled and got himself a terabit whatever connection. Made builds a lot easier on his end. Made them faster, quicker, and simpler. Except for when he's got to do a full build, which is still faster, quicker, and simpler according to him. So.
Yeah. Well, he did take a 6-year-old computer, overclocked it, and complained about build errors for 3 months as well.
Well, again, we got a couple different systems.
And Lily is trying to pet you on my monitor.
Hi, Lily.
She really is scratching the monitor on top of glass. Here, hold on. Let's see if we can get that on camera. Come on, Lily. Come on. Lily's not going to do it.
Of course not.
She's going to look at the camera like, what is this?
But also, I don't know if we ever got word that the last machine that he had taken home to finally get all worked out ever made it out to the. Haven't seen that update, but I'm guessing that he got around to getting it into the.
So, was the delivery system changed and the publishing practices changed?
They change every day, so I mean, it depends on how you want to look at that. Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing I don't think it really got done was making downloads faster, and patch frequency, because we still patching with about the same frequency, once a month, a release, weekend after, couple patches. That's just standard. Yeah, and sometimes throughout the month. Yes, sometimes throughout the month.
And sometimes a patch the day before a release.
Oh, well, if it has to happen.
Remember when he did the first Unity 2018 update this year? and that was the day before release.
Was it a day before release?
Yes.
I'm sure. Well, I'm sure I can go back and look in the archives. Absolutely.
Or it was 2 days before release, but it was right before release. So I'm going to have to go with no. For the overarching idea of what this was supposed to be. So even though he may have replaced a computer, it is so far you can't say it's been more robust because of the number of build failures. The delivery system and the publishing practices also have not been changed substantially. I mean, there are still multiple patches a month, including the fact that,
again, that depends on how you're looking at it. Delivery system on our end, delivery system on his end. I'll give you the no.
Think about it this way. It's like we've got build 1333, 1332, 31, and 1329, and 1328.
Oh, we're no stranger to seeing 3 or 4 failed builds since day one. So I'm not saying that's
yeah. So we do have lots of issues there. So second quarter, looking for group.
You too.
Remember, this was the 2020 vision. It was, hey, these are in a perfect world. These are all the things we're going to get done. Don't lawyer me, bro. They may not happen.
Yes, we did the disclaimer on this last week when we got started. And of course, the train wreck we didn't get actually started till Friday.
Hey, man. Looking for group, expansion of the looking for group system to include queue features and for scenes and PvP. Was there an expansion of the looking for group features?
Not that I'm aware of.
No.
Not gonna do it.
Yep. Weather system updates for more control, more variety, improved visuals, and also weather effects on combat. Having snow for Christmas was fun, but reminded us of how much we need to improve this system, both in terms of visuals and also some of the quirky behavior, like snow moving with player and snow falling in some indoor scenes.
Is that still snowing in houses out there? I believe it is.
Well, there was several patches in December to address that, but was the system updated for more control, more variety, and improved visuals?
Not that I'm aware of.
And also weather effects on combat? No.
Again, I don't see weather, so I really can't speak straight to that because I have everything turned off. Not gonna do it.
Yeah. There were fixes in December for snow falling through some houses.
No, still falling through some houses.
Yeah. Quest system. Shroud Quest System 2.0 initial release for developer created content. Did we see a new quest system?
I don't know if you want to call it a new quest system or not. So,
No.
Again,
here, let me finish reading. This will be in the early stages, what will be based on our new 100% bug-free, knocks on wood, system for player quests and NPC dialogue. So it's based on Inky, but has any of the in-game quests, in-game actual quests, been converted to that Inky system?
I can't say one way or the other, and I don't think you can either. When they say they've updated quests, nobody ever says whether they've changed it over to a new system or not. They just updated it. So,
no.
With the introduction of Inky, I can't say because
no, it's a hard no.
You know this for a fact.
Yes,
that all the new stuff going in isn't Inky.
None of it is in Inky.
Okay.
Do we need to go back to Sanya's forum post where he talked about the old quest system in 2020 and how he was doing those quests?
Well, sure, if you've got it.
I don't have it handy, but it's out there. You can go Google it. Steam purchase options.
Econdas has got you back.
And it's all used the old system. Yeah. So far, yes. So nothing on the new system as of yet.
Yeah. But if you read the second line there, it says this will be the early stages, but will be based on 100% bug-free, knocks on wood system for player quests and NPC dialogue. To me,
so it's based on Inky
system.
Yeah, player quests and NPC dialogue. That's what I'm saying.
Just saying that's the way I would read that thing. I know for a fact, like Econdas, they haven't used Inky at all. And the game system, quest system. I think there's a difference between player and the game. Just being devil's advocate.
Well, the initial statement says for developer created content. Yes.
Yeah.
And so the developer created content side, we got to give it a no. On the player quest and NPC dialogue content, you give it a yes. So,
sorry, when was Inky actually introduced?
Not too long ago.
And if you look up there, player written branching dialogue trees using the Ink markup language, we already said yes to.
Right.
That was released in January.
I don't think it was actually released in January. It was released sometime last year, but I don't think it was that early, was it?
NPC custom convos in Q1. Player written branching dialogue trees for NPCs using the Ink markup language. This should go live in January and continue to receive updates to allow more flexibility and options.
I understand it should go live in January, but I've got a bunch of ticks over here that never even made it, let alone went live. So let's not just say that that's. Okay. I don't think Inky actually went live in January. We got it early last year. Let's just say that.
Do you remember when we started this and we had we left with the major loot rewards and overhaul, right? And almost everything was a yes at the very beginning of this, right? It was 5-1. So episode 2 overworld map was a yes. Halls of Balance was a yes because it's Lord British's castle. Bard skill tree was a yes. Major combat balance pass. Prospector's Canyon was a huge no. Then custom NPC convos was a yes.
Right. But again, we've got a dissenting. We got people on both sides, so we'll just leave it at that. Some people say yes.
The release 74 release notes was Inky in that. But so the quest system is a huge no. Steam purchase options.
That's a no.
Yeah. POT customization expanded. POT customization options and tools for some mild terraforming to flatten some bumpy areas or paint new ground textures. I don't own a POT, don't really care.
That was a no.
It's not out yet. I know he's working on it.
It's working, yeah.
Okay, expanded Lua options to include limited execution of server commands through Lua scripts and more user interface options.
I believe that's a yes. I believe you can actually trigger all sorts of things like emotes and stuff through the Lua script. Anybody correct me on that?
I haven't done enough Lua to let you know, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing a single thing about the Lua updates in any of the patch notes that we've read.
Exclamation, turn off server via Lua. Oops.
Yeah. So no. There has been a bunch of things improved by our player developers as they familiarize themselves with what's exposed, but nothing new that's been exposed through the Lua interface. Okay. Skills. Expanded skill trees with roughly 40 new skills and combos is a no.
I don't know. We'd have to go count.
So
let's
remember
go to the count.
The Bard skill tree we said yes to.
Right. So that's part of 40 new skills. So you got to count those. That's new stuff.
Okay. Go look. Go start counting.
So that's what I said. We got to go look at the Bard skills. That's one. So 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There's 13 there. Taming got a whole bunch of new skills. 14, 15, 16, 17. What else got new skills?
The 2 elixir skills.
Yeah.
Where are those?
One's in
one's in tactics, the other one's in focus, I think. I don't have either one of them.
Mounts, 4 skills. There's another 4 skills. So we got 20 plus new skills off the top that we can name. So
we've got a half?
Again, without going and having every little detail, more than half at this point. So
did we get the keyword? Let's see.
Adding at least 2 skills per tree. I know some skills got more. Yeah, we'd have to do a detailed, but
to help add tier 6 level.
Did they make 40?
Bridge Troll is not. Like nope.
Yeah, probably not 40.
Nope.
Did they make 30? Good possibility.
Do we have tier 6 skills?
Tier 6 skills. We've had tier 6 skills for a long time with stacking. Where you been?
That's not a tier 6 skill. A tier 6 skill would be looking at your skill tree and having 6 tiers.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nope. No tier 6 skills. So no.
You got no tier 5 skills. So what are you talking about?
Hey man, depends on which tree you're on.
Yeah, subterfuge is the first tree I found with 6. Everything else seems to have 4. Water has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Where did you learn how to count? Go back to subterfuge.
Subterfuge. Top tier, distract 1. Next line 2. Next line 3. Next line 4. With opportunity strike being 5. Tier 5.
You said it was 6 though.
No, so everything. I said 5. But there's only a handful of 5s.
Yeah. But at least 2 new skills per tree or 5. Tier 6 skills. No. The answer is no.
That's a mismatch.
So mark it down as a no.
Not gonna do it.
Okay, so Laz, this one's an easy one for you because you've been waiting for it for 5 years. Theater system.
Nope. Still waiting for it.
How about the Port o' Bones new episode NPC Port Down? Nope.
Not under that name.
How many NPC towns are there currently in Mistrinder?
Bridge Troll says scroll down. Oh yeah, because he wants to be able to read what I'm got there. I'm looking at it on 2 screens. Thank you, Bridge Troll. Yeah, no Portabones. No Portabones.
Okay. How about Snow Shears, a story-related overworld adventure on mostly snowy and ice? No.
That's Misrender, right?
It's an overworld adventure of mostly snow and ice on Mistrinder. So it will reveal some of the main themes of the episode 2 storyline. So that's also a no.
We have no storyline yet because we have no story.
Yeah. Okay, POT templates. 2 new high fantasy templates, plus 1 new template based loosely on the Port of Bones. Nope. Oh, man. New home styles, new architecture set based roughly on the style of the new Lord of the Isle mansion. This will include some NPC builds and also some new player houses.
Can't say that I saw much out of the Lord of the Isle, but let's just take a look just for giggles and grins. They may have slipped a couple of them in there.
Because we're not buying houses.
Party one. What's going on, dude?
How's it going, man? I'm going to go with no on that.
Yeah, Serenity is like, yeah, pretty sure that one's a nope. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, how about some brand new creatures like the Wendigo and Yeti plus a secret? These will be completely new models and combat mechanics and will include multiple variations of each one.
Didn't see no Wendigo, didn't see no Yeti. Did see a whole bunch of other stuff, but none of that stuff. Gotta give that one a no.
Okay. Find items. Global item find to track down your misplaced items. This is as much to reduce the team's workload as it is to benefit the players, as this is a common support issue.
Deco palette. Yes.
I give that a half.
How?
A partial.
I can find any item now with the deco palette available if I've lost it.
Okay, go put it in a chest and then use the deco palette.
Well, if it's in a chest, I know I can look in a chest, but if I can't figure out where it's been, yeah.
Find items. Global item find to track down your misplaced items. If you have it in a chest, it does not get tracked.
Keyword being global, huh? Okay.
Yes. So partial.
All right. So we'll give it partial.
Yeah.
Take that one out.
Pet. Well, you could have left it for the pet and tamed creature improvements.
Okay. Well,
those definitely, they definitely received some love. Was the deco palette new last year? I can't remember when it came in.
I believe it was last year.
Second half of
last
2020,
year was a long year,
Q3 and Q4. Did we get mounts?
We did. Yay, mounts.
Did we get a faction system primarily for PvP? Fuck
no faction system.
Player craftable outdoor scenes? Similar to the player dungeon, this will allow for player customizing outdoor instances that can be decorated, modified, and filled with encounters and used for adventuring or become part of a player quest line. Did we get that in Q3, 4 of 2020?
Lord of the Manors, I believe, did. Whether the rest of the player base...
Wait. Really? They can use it right now?
My understanding is that was done, but I'd have to check with the Lord of the Man. Any LOTMs on there who got that?
And
they got a garden scene. I thought there was a scene they got along with no, not craftable.
Yeah. So
Good Troll says we got factions, me versus everybody.
Yeah. So this is another no. It's not a player craftable outdoor scene. How about the perk system? Perk system for alternative advancement opportunities for in-game players. These are small bonuses that can be earned through the new system unrelated to the skill tree. These will be expensive and aimed mainly at in-game players. Example, the Death Proof perk, +1 death magic. Do we have a new death perk system?
Not that I'm aware of.
Nope.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. How about a crafting system expansion? This is another one that might slip into Q1 or Q2. This include more enchantment options, more masterwork options, more special ingredients, and some updated crafting mat.
More enchantment options, yes. More masterwork options, yes. One or two special ingredients. I don't know about the Shroud mats, but I wouldn't call it expansion. Just adding stuff that hadn't been included. Do you guys and gals consider that expansion?
I say no.
Is this last year's roadmap?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we're just doing a recap for shits and giggles.
Did you post that map before Corona became a problem?
This was actually posted, I think, in December of 19 going into 2020, wasn't it?
No, it was the first week of January 2020.
Yeah, shit hadn't hit the fan yet.
Yeah.
They should have revised it, though, and be like, some of this is going to be delayed.
Hold on. Hold on. January 10th. Yes. January 10th.
The issue there is actually everybody who started working from home as well. So
100 bits.
So
they're already 19.
The answer is no.
They were already working from home. They'd already closed the offices. Yeah, that's not an expansion. Yeah.
The answer is no. Okay. Tamed pet progression. Tamed pets will have a limited range of advancement. The current design is for this is fairly primitive and generally just increases the creature level and the general power, but you can expect more features to come up when we get it started on it and discuss it with players.
And yes, we got that. That was in with the 40 new tame pets got lovin', but summon pets got no lovin'.
Okay.
And I don't
Town
consider
resident chat channel
summoning taming.
Town resident chat channel and online list. No.
Oh, yeah, in that example, that would have been easy enough to implement. Yep, that's a no.
More end game challenges. This is another one of those items that should be in 36-point font. This is another one that will start happening in Q1 and Q2 as we nail down more mechanics and act on what behavior and results we will see from the hub. This will be a major focus of Q3 and 4, though, as map production increases its pace.
Okay, so to define more end game challenges is
where does everybody hunt?
Is tiered hunting areas in Misrender considered?
No.
End game. What are we considering end game first? Because are we considering Shroud, getting your Shroud the end game, or I mean, it doesn't matter where everybody's hunting. Everybody's doing that everybody's farming that for experience. We know what they're doing there. But for the new stuff that's coming in with the selectable tiered systems and the Uber, does that count as more end game challenges? Is that more challenging?
The treasure pile actually has the right question.
Yeah.
There's an end game in Soda? So that's why I have to say that's a no. Because it's not one where it's like, okay, this is the scene that you have to go for whatever purpose. Your
Shroud.
People went to Spindleskog for a week. And after that, it's like, yeah, we're just going back to East Reach Gap. So they did not make those new scenes and that tiered difficulty, which they referred to as dynamic. Dynamic to me scales based off of some other criteria, not user selectable as far as how hard it's going to be. There was no good loot. Well, shit. So
well, that's why a lot of people do that in a lot of places. But,
did they overhaul the AI to such a way to where it's like you have to change everything in order to hunt in those scenes, or did they just increase the strength and the hit points of the mobs inside of them.
Well, yeah, they did that in some. Crossfire Bug's Eye says it does, especially since they can add more tiers to those scenes easily. Now, had they gone back and maybe changed up what you had to do to get to the end of the Shroud quest and all that stuff, and made things tougher and revisited that. I mean, revisiting the Clink 3 times versus revisiting something that's endgame. I don't know. Questionable, but have to say no.
I mean, the problem is, as Bridge Troll points out, my fear is that you are saying no, and maybe Port thinks that is what they delivered.
So, yeah, so again, that's why there's conflicting thoughts sometimes, because I see things one way, Jack sees things another way.
Do we want to put this one also in the debatable, questionable, possible category?
I already put it down as a no, because again, end game. To me right now, the end game is the Shroud. Episode 2 hasn't been fully released yet, so there is no end point to or full content storyline to episode 2 yet. So end game Shroud of the episode 1 is to complete the quest, get your Shroud, and that's end game for that point. Yeah, that's my thoughts.
Mail system improvements. As someone who uses the in-game mail system, I can confirm this system sucks.
We did get improvements. We got improvements.
Hold on. This will include things like right-click to reply, and also a number of big fixes like automatically open the note writing system for writing and receiving mail. Also, searching history and other basic improvements that will definitely make it in for this update.
That's partial, because we got improvements on length of characters you can put in your conversation. We got improvements of number of items you can put and send. You can now send containers full of items. So the mail system got functional improvement, but it didn't get those improvements. So I'm going to give that a partial.
Okay.
Yeah, because there is a search feature, but not how it seems to be described there. And of course, there is no reply or send and receive box that we should have, that we've been asking for a long time.
Bridge Troll, the word you want is iterations.
Yes.
Okay. How about the improved inventory filtering and searching options? This will allow for custom control of filtering rather than just a few preset categories. Also, searching will be improved to do things like search for text and notes.
Gotta say no on that.
Yeah. Okay. Let's stop there, because we've got 3 minutes left in the show today.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yep. So do a quick count of where we're at right now.
A lot of no's and a handful of yeses.
Wait. Show your board. To where I can actually see it.
Yeah, it's hard to see because it's not a whiteboard.
You need to move it over to the side. You're like holding it up like, okay, here's the board. You can look at it.
28 to 8. with four partials right now.
Okay, so that is
and more to come.
Yes, so that is 28 plus 8 plus 4 equals 40. Okay, so currently we're at a 20% completion rate. Currently
for 2020.
For 2020, we're at 20%.
That's right. But meanwhile, gotta say thank you to all you folks for joining us today. We'll be back with more tomorrow. But we're not quite there yet, because we do have a giveaway to do here in just a moment. But real quick with our sponsors, you're watching Lunch with Laz and Jack. right here on NBNN.info, twitch.tv/Nemesis.
Hold on.
What did you forget? To open up the last giveaway?
I forgot to reopen it. So I just click on allow entrance.
They got a minute. There you go. Rick VMC, go check them out of Black Rock Cove, WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Tune in throughout the day. Shroud Music for ABC Files, Cappius's Wares for your wood goods, and ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable goods, because you can do anything out of ShroudMarketplace.com.
That's right. You need to click on ShroudMarketplace.com and go to it and click on their register account. Buy anything from over 200 different players registered as vendors. And if you want to start selling your stuff at ShroudMarketplace.com, click on vendor registration. As long as it's not a bannable offense, you can buy it or sell it at ShroudMarketplace.com. So go to ShroudMarketplace.com, click on that register button.
That's right. Don't forget to check out the new merch stores down below on both of our streams. Got some cool merch down there as well. And big shout outs going out today to Sunbro 101 Cali, Captain Knives. Thank you guys for the follows. Party One, rated us. I didn't see that, but I saw him say hi. Yep. And Waldo with the 100 bits today. Thank you all. And of course, thank you all for joining us each and every day. Let's go ahead and close out the giveaway. Let's pick ourselves a winner. And Econdis, or as Chris calls him, Econdis. You are the winner.
Pick Sean Paxlayer, who also did that sub earlier, is the winner. And he's getting himself a copy of Lifeless Planet Premier Edition.
Econdis has got a copy of Septerra Core, and I'll get that to you right after the show here. We've got nobody streaming. Opulence Eye has it, and Chris B. Carr is showing his shop, and he's AFK, and the other guy's AFK. So we won't be rating anybody. We'll be back with more tomorrow, right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
We're